What is going on, everybody? It's cash only now, boys. The corrupt media, the corrupt elements of government are absolutely freaking out over Trump's single best nomination to date. I suppose you could argue, hey, Hucky. Thumbs up for Hucky Puppy. I suppose you could argue that RFK was a good one. Perhaps, okay. Ah! You're a good boy. You could argue that RFK was a good one, maybe Tulsi. It all depends, but this is by far the biggest. They're having the biggest meltdown over this. It's absolutely amazing. Kash Patel set to release the Jeffrey list, set to release all of the deepest, darkest secrets that the government does not want you to know, that HP Huck Pup wants you to know. But let's get to the story here. We've also got the Hunter Biden pardon to talk about in the next video. So make sure you click like and you subscribe or follow wherever you are. It's Cyber Monday, folks. So big sale at Coffee Brand Coffee. We've got our fall flavors up to 33% off. We have 20% off all coffee, tea, and cocoa. Also, our gift boxes are 10% off, and our advent calendars are 10% off. Get your holiday shopping done today. It's never going to be cheaper, and you're supporting a local small business, not some dropship garbage. Our gift boxes are extremely nice. We have a gift box builder. Our advent calendar is extremely nice. Get all your shopping done today while it's on sale for Cyber Monday. MSNBC having an absolute meltdown over the nomination of Kash Patel. Now, we're going to get to know Kash Patel a little bit. Maybe we should get to know him first, and then you'll understand why the deep state and these people are afraid.
Anyway, the other thing that I put in the book that I recommended the boss to do hits on this. We need a 24/7 declassification office.
Yes.
Rolling papers out 24/7. And not just like JFK and not just 9/11. You're talking to the guy that's read the whole 9/11 report and those 7 pages that people talk about. But I believe, as like the guy who's an intel guy who believes wholeheartedly in the classified system of information, I believe that it has been over-abused by these corrupt officials in government to hide the truth and enact more corrupt activities. So what I told the boss was like, I don't care what you call it, truth and reconciliation, whatever, come up with a better name. But every agency and department literally submits all of their documentation, and I believe you could get half out. Half. I still think the other half needs to remain classified. I'll always argue that it does serve a purpose. But like you're seeing in these documents in the Jack Smith case, they're just redacting stuff that they lied about, that they broke the law.
I mean, it's used to protect themselves.
And it's a public document, and
hey,
federal
shout out
court,
Hannah
which is
Claire.
a document for the people of the United States.
By the way, I will have Hannah Claire on today at 1 Eastern. We'll be discussing the Hunter Biden pardon, as well as all this other stuff going on today on Quartercast or on my Rumble channel.
And we can have you run that office. You can come in and just be like, hey, I want all the Saudi documents.
I'll gladly do that. I'd be so happy.
Hey, shout out Luke.
Will be the press secretary for the
We'll give you a
Libertarian
cool
Party.
name.
The declassifying
The Viceroy
documenter.
of Declassification.
Absolutely, I like that.
There you go.
I'm in. You got. Where do I sign up?
Yeah, but I think that's how you earn the respect. Like you said, Donald Trump started talking about these things. Then we started putting these documents out there. And remember when I ran Russiagate, right? They came after me and said, if you put out the Nunes memo and you put this out that you wrote, our enemies and our allies are going to get murdered. No one died.
Right. That's what they do. They do that to, protect themselves. Here's another clip. Do you understand how amazing Kash appointment is? Let me remind you.
Who has Jeffrey Epstein's
Black Book?
Black Book?
FBI.
Oops.
But who? That is I mean, there's.
that's under direct control of the director of the FBI. Just like the manifesto
The
from the
Tranifesto.
Nashville school shooting,
yeah.
the Catholic school.
Yeah.
We still haven't seen that, right? It's not the Nashville police or PD saying we don't want this out. The FBI airmailed into that operation. And
100%.
It's not getting out. Because they do that because they this is another government gangster operation. All these local law enforcement communities get funding from the DOJ and FBI for local programs. And if you don't cooperate, you're not getting $1 million funding for this, and you're not getting and that's a lot of money to these local districts. That's how they play the game. That's why you don't have a black book.
But the black book, it's not just sitting. I mean, that's Hoover power times 10.
Yep.
And to me, that's a thing I think President Trump should run on. On day one, roll out the black book. And not just that. On day one, roll out all of the text message communications we were told were deleted. On day one, play the rest of the video of the pipe bomber.
Yep.
One of the reforms I talk about in Government Gangsters is you need a central node to be continuously declassifying. This is another thing they do. They overclassify. And I'm telling you, as a former number 2 in the IC, they overclassify 50% of the stuff there to protect the deep state. Oh, no, you can't see that. Nothing to see here. Gina was a master at it, of doing it. And
this is why we're going to get the Jeffrey list. We're going to get, if he follows through, if he's able to follow through, my guess is the amount of rot inside of these systems are far, more than Cash might even know. But now you have MSNBC melting down saying it is the most dangerous nominee we've seen to our democracy.
Is there enough backbone there, do you think, to defeat multiple nominees?
I don't know. I think it's possible. And look, we saw it with Matt Gaetz already, and I think that I was actually surprised how quickly that happened. To me, Kash Patel, and I don't say this lightly, is the most dangerous nominee that we've seen yet to our democracy. I mean, you might think that having Pete Hegseth running the military.
Yeah, it would be real bad if we saw the Jeffrey list or those classified files around JFK or, around the Afghanistan, Iraq, skirmishes. But those WMDs.
It's a greater level of danger because of his lack of experience, or Tulsi Gabbard at intelligence. But just as
I love how they're relying on more experience. What experience did Christopher Wray have? Or what experience did Pete Buttigieg have? He liked trains. I like trains. I like trains too.
Far as the threats to democracy that we were warning up about before the election, and Kash Patel was a key player inside the Trump White House, pushing for and orchestrating the coup attempt in 2020.
Never happened.
He was trying to completely take control of the Justice Department at the time.
Good.
He was Trump's top lieutenant who was willing to do anything and advance any lie in service of his attempt to overturn that last election.
Evidence, please?
To such a degree that there were many people that were Trump appointees in 2020 who were staying around and saying no, like standing in the breach and saying, no, not Kash Patel. Like, you cannot put Kash Patel as a...
Who? These people just make this stuff up. Leading report. Resignations are reportedly expected following Trump's selection of Kash Patel as FBI director. Good. I'm sure there are good people in the FBI. I know there are people in the FBI that watch my videos. And I know that there's a lot of stuff that quote unquote happens above their pay grade. I don't suspect they will be the people that want to resign. Breaking: the staff of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Office of the FBI are threatening to resign if Kash Patel is confirmed director. Evidence, please. Again, Twitter has become incredible clickbait. Do you have any evidence inside of here? No link to it. Okay, cool. 100,000 likes. Shout out Wall Street Maverick. Get your money. Again, Jack Posobiec says, please tell me Pete Buttigieg's qualifications for Department of Transportation were. Go ahead, media. Please do. Here you have Kash Patel's never worked at the FBI and simply does not have the experience and gravitas to lead the preeminent federal agency in America, whose 30,000 plus employees serve to keep us safe from Terry's. Do they? Or are they more concerned with grannies on a guided tour of the Capitol? Are they more concerned with people posting memes? You know what I mean? Neither Mueller, Comey, or Wray worked at the FBI before becoming the FBI director. The left just simply will never admit this. Here you have Representative Jerry Connolly. Kash Patel is a valet. out of a sea of unqualified, dangerous, and downright bizarre nominations, this is perhaps the worst. Great. All the best people are mad about this. All the right people are raging about this. You know what I mean? Leave it to the left to attack a first-generation immigrant with Indian parents. You're nothing but xenophobes and racists. I mean, I don't know. It remains to be seen if Kash will be able to, actually deliver on this stuff. FBI brass calling West Wing contacts literally crying per White House official. Again, Jack posts this kind of stuff all the time per White House official. Okay. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm just saying, it's tough to verify any of that kind of stuff. He can hide behind saying it was a meme, but I wouldn't doubt it. Patrick Bet David says a lot of people are not happy with this, but the right people are. Where Trump announced Kash Patel. Hodge Twin saying, look how mad they are. Maybe Kash can direct the FBI to investigate why the J6 committee buried this National Guard evidence.
I think we were going to start with...
I can't play because of the music, but essentially they reveal that the local mayor, the powers that be, never requested National Guard support on that day. Here you have, Kash Patel's plan is to release Jeffrey's client list. Simple, one subpoena to the FBI.
So are you, in closing here, I want to just be very clear. Republicans could get Epstein's list out now? How would that process work?
Simple. One subpoena to the FBI. Give me the list. Oh, you don't want to give me the list and you're going to break the law and commit contempt of Congress? We're going to take your money. We're going to take Chris Wray's private jet. Taxpayer-funded G5 rides across the country to his Appalachian State vacation home, down to Georgia, and all over the rest of the place.
He's right.
That guy doesn't need a G5 government-funded jet. And the second you take that money, you get Epstein's list.
Here's the problem, Kash, is that they shut down the Lolita Express. So how are these guys going to fly on a private jet anymore? It's really a quandary, my friend.
Oh, man.
Now, again, I don't know if it's that simple because the people that are holding this stuff have compromise on them that is probably bigger than just their money. Their lives are at risk, but I guess I don't really care. I don't care because if you've dedicated your life to protecting this man and hiding the victims of his, reign over that island, I don't care. And I don't care if Republicans get caught up in this. I don't care. I don't care who gets caught up in this. If you're on that list, you were on that island, you were buying special touchy time with people that weren't old enough, you deserve to be brought up on charges. In particular, I would be just satisfied if we had the list of the people that were with ones that were too young. Again, Ghislaine Maxwell is sitting in federal prison right now for trafficking to absolutely nobody. All right. So I think we need to know. And it's going to be a wild 2025. Make sure you leave a like on this video if you haven't yet. Subscribe or follow down below. Don't forget Coffee Brand Coffee's Cyber Monday sale. All the promo codes are right on the website. The clearance page is the fall flavors are marked down. You don't need a promo code. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.